Ricochet Pearl is back, and it releases on November 21st, and I have several really interesting things to point out here, so this one will be a fun one. Even if you've been a viewer for several years, you may not know that I have 15 years experience in a pro shop and have uploaded almost 2,000 videos over the last 10 years, so my goal is to help you dig through the mess and understand all the options out there as well as possible so that you can enjoy bowling more and waste less money on uninformed or staffer-hyped releases. We are, of course, at Royal Crest Lanes in Lawrence, Kansas on the Kegel Chromium Challenge pattern, 42 feet, 25.5 mils. The graph is linked in the description if you want more details. The original Ricochet is over 20 years old. It was part of Columbia's Reaction line at the time and was designed to be a back-end monster. Now, like the other classic or throwback balls that they've made new versions of, it's not identical, of course, but it's extremely similar and modernized. Optics are extremely similar to the original. It's like a brighter vaporized with gold sparkles. 15-pound RG is basically 249, differential of 054. It's symmetric, so no int diff, and the cover is HK22C Microflex. Now, like we talked about recently in some videos, the C is significant because it designates the cohesion additive from balls like the Hammer Effect, Vaporize, 1 Reverb, so on and so forth, which really amps up the HK22 base and creates a very strong and dynamic reaction. They also mention the ultra shiny cover finish, 500 grit followed by compound and polished on top of that. Usually it's just sanding and then compound for a smoother finish that's on the shiny side but not exactly glossy. But this one is glossy out of the box, and the way the ball feels is even kind of throwback too. It's shiny, but there's that little bit of texture there, kind of like the old mica balls. Now obviously this ball isn't shiny. Angel got this one, which means you'll have to check out Brunsnick or the Hype or Luis, J.R. Raymond, etc. if you want to see it at the ultra shiny box finish. But if you're one that shies away from shiny balls because they're too weak, clean, or flippy, a little surface will keep you from missing out on stuff like this because this one really impresses us. We start everything at 1,000 grit for Angel now. Part of that is because surface is her friend. It's amazing how much better and more confidently she throws the ball too when she can trust that it's going to move. Go back and watch some videos even a year ago and you'll see how much of a difference the proper surface prep can make. In addition, this ball is designed to be a skid flip back-end monster, but look how incredible it looks with the surface for her. Even at 1,000 grit, it's surprisingly responsive on the back end, so I'm going to be really interested to see what it looks like for everyone else at box. Now, as you can also see, she can move inside and swing it quite a bit for her and this pattern as well. Typically, she's not this deep, even with most of the bigger, stronger stuff. But this ball is digging and booming very assertively, and even when she gives it too much room, it at least picks up and gets back up to the pocket. I think this obviously shows that you don't always have to go for the sanded solid when you need strength. It's more important to pick the right ball and put the surface where you need it. If you're in the market for a stronger symmetric ball that also moves on the back end, you don't have to restrict your choices as much as you think. Maybe you have a GB5 and think, I need a ball like this, but that just moves more down lane, like this one's great but not quite punchy enough, but then look at the Ricochet and go, well, I really don't want something that shiny and flippy. You could be writing off this ball reaction because you're not thinking fourth dimensionally, Marty. Sponsors help me do all kinds of things, including continuing to put videos out there. There's a link to Bowler's Mart in the description where you can order one of these or anything else bowling related. Rosedoll10 is my discount code for your CoolWick orders and 3D printed ball cups and spinners from Scarred Prints. Plus there's a discount link for 10% off a Nexus backpack, their new journal or other products, and finally an email address for custom handcrafted items like pins, bottle openers, and stoppers, and even bowls made out of old bowling balls. Please hit the description before you get out of here and support the businesses and individuals that support me. Also take a look at my YouTube memberships where for just $5 a month you can get all my videos early and ad-free. I'm going to compare Hammer's new Anger that releases with it because it fits the theme of what we're talking about. This is a high road style skid flip ball, but once again, Angel gets 1,000 grit on the Diamond Dust pads, and I'm sure some of you are going to go, but why would you do that? Why get a ball designed to be skid flip and go against the design intent and put surface on it? Surface makes every ball on the market an option, so instead of looking around and saying, well, there's just nothing out there right now that fits what I need, or I really want this ball but I can't throw that much surface, or shiny stuff is too inconsistent for me, get your head outside of that box or that trap and think. Even with surface, the Anger fits under the Ricochet like it should, and a weaker ball with surface may be a better option on a medium oil condition like this than a stronger ball. A Mesmerize or Extreme Envy might be too much strength on something like this. A stronger symmetric ball might still put you deeper on the lane than you want to be, so while the Ricochet let Angel get further left than she's used to, your game may not let you do that. But the stronger stuff might still be too strong and give you angle issues. Won't get down the lane from straighter, won't get back up the hill from deeper, and shiny or weaker stuff is going to be inconsistent and or go 60 feet. Enter the anger with some surface. It blends out the wet dry and still moves nicely into the pocket, but without over skidding or being too responsive. Weaker core and cleaner cover formula still helps it to get down the lane, but the surface makes it click and fit for your situation. The Columbia 300 Ricochet Pearl releases on November 21st with 5 other balls. I'll have videos for all of them. I also made a preview/summary video for all of them if you just want the general rundown and a couple shot look instead of sitting through a bunch of full review videos. And once again, tons of great stuff in the description, so check that out before you get out of here. Also, I have several minutes worth of live commentary or on-lane thoughts that are following, so stick around for that as well. This video was brought to you by Panda Bear Productions. We put the in bowling. Thanks for watching, and may the strikes be with you.
Ouch. All right. Ah. Okay, now I gotta get the speeder back up. Get down and get through it. Don't need it. Sweet. Fantastic. Yes. Ah. Darn it. Hit it, hit it, hit it. Darn it. Yes!